They hate on me because I'm black. They hate on us because I'm black. They hate on Noah because he's black. Shout out to my mom. They hate on Brett because he's black. They hate on Shout out to Barack Obama. They hate on Jeremiah because he's white. Shout out to my ex, Haley.
It's the boy on that track.
I like chicken. I like Kool-Aid. I like muddy. I like Kool-Aid.
That's clean. That's you. That was you. No, that's clean.
You like that? All right. Yep. All right. I got some fun local talent on episode 56 of PHumblepodcast today. You know who I am, PejTheManiac. Follow me on all my socials that are on here. Obviously, subscribe to PHumblepodcast on YouTube or on Spotify, wherever you take in your podcasts. All right. So I got some, the saying goes, boys will be boys. Well, this is the definition of that today. So I got a couple guys here, local Sacramento vloggers, fun guys who post funny vlogs. They do interviews throughout the city, and I saw a few of their videos. They're, like I said, they're wilding, but they're good. It's fun. It's entertaining, and that's what matters. And it's all in good spirits. I'd like to say they don't have evil intent.
No, just fine.
Yeah. It's Maurice and Patrick from the Mighty Boys. What's up, guys?
What's up? What's up? How you doing, bro?
Cool, man. Cool. I'm gonna do one thing here. I'm gonna change this name on the screen because I don't know who Jeremiah Barber is, but we're gonna fix that. But it's all good. Here we go. Hey, we roll with it. That's how we do.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, guys? Ooh, you getting a bite in? You're not gonna share?
So chocolate,
Yeah. So how you guys know each other? Let's start there.
The origin story.
Origin story. Let's go.
All right, so we met in 2019. I go to a private school, undisclosed, and it was a preview day. So all the featured students came on campus, and he was actually my preview day kid. And he came by, we met. I was trying to take him to Jack in the Box, but I wasn't allowed to because our school was pretty strict. And then he came the next year. We just connected just like that. 2 years. 2 years, right?
Yeah, so it was crazy because when I went, I met him the first time. He was trying to take me to Jack in the Box, but the main guy who was in charge of us, because I was spending the night, he was freaking out and saying that I couldn't do that. And they actually almost got in a fist fight over it.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, what the hell? Like, this is what this school is about, it's crazy. And we connected after that, and we started being friends. And then I started going to the school for about a semester, and I was commuting, but we were hella close. So I was sleeping on his floor every night, just in their dorm and just hanging out with them every day. And we just got really close through that. And then after I left the school, because I dropped out after my first semester, we stayed really close. And then we started doing YouTube together a couple months back, and it's been really fun.
That's cool, man. Whose idea was it to start the channel?
So we had the channel for about 2 years. Like,
by the way, plug your stuff.
Mighty Boyz on YouTube, Mighty Boyz Wave on Instagram, Mighty Boyz on Patreon. We have music on Apple Music, Spotify as well. New Life Part 2, Kool-Aid and Chicken. We have a clothing website, mightyboyz.com.
Dang, man. All right.
But so we had the channel. Me and my roommate started the channel called Mighty Boyz, and we just did little vlogs and stuff. We did vlogs around school, kind of. We took a year break. That's when Patrick left the school, so we just kind of did not do YouTube. And then we kicked it back up. I was like, Patrick, let's do the YouTube. My roommate went away, and I was like, Patrick, let's do this YouTube, man. We both think alike. We both like to have fun. Let's just record the stuff we do. and it's been history ever since.
And this is from 19 on?
So in 2019, that's when I came to the school. And they were doing the YouTube when I was there, but I was involved with it like that. I was doing more filming stuff and posted a video here and there, you know.
Yeah.
But we started taking it seriously probably, what do you say, 6 months ago?
Yeah, summertime.
Last summer, we started taking it seriously. I started making more videos and trying to do something with it.
That's what's up, man. That's cool. And then how do you come up with your content? What do you like? How did you guys were doing that stuff already, and then you just decided to turn the camera on, or what? How did it go?
Besides the interviews, we sit down and we just said what would be funny, you know, and we never try to like fake anything. We want everything to be authentic. So like, what would be funny to do? We just think like this, and we just pick one and we just do it. We have a team of people, by the way, who helps us. You know what I'm saying? We have our cameraman, our security. Shout out to them.
That's great.
So we just do that. You know?
I ain't got any of that shit. I'm just doing it all on my own, man.
Hey man, that's what's up, though.
I like your podcast. I checked out a few podcasts before.
Appreciate it, man. That's love. And then you guys are in like Sac proper, right?
Yeah, we're Sac area.
Yeah. I love it, man. Yeah. It's Sacramento is coming on the map too, man. I think like there's a lot of developments happening in the Tomas area. Then there's they're tearing down the old Arco Arena. You hear that?
No, I saw that. I wanted to go to the last day that they had. I think it was like last weekend or something like that.
Now this is gonna see how you guys are Kings fans. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
yeah. For sure.
You're a Kings fan. I'm a Warriors fan.
Warriors fan? Okay, for sure. We got love for Warriors. I'm a Bulls fan, so go figure.
Really?
Yeah. I wasn't born in Sacktown. I moved here when I was 17, and by that time I had already kind of sold my soul to the Bulls. But yeah, I can't change it. It's hard. I like the Kings, but
I've always been like a LeBron fan because growing up, my older brother was a LeBron fan.
Yep.
So, you know, watched him and followed him where he's gone. But
LeBron's first game was against the Kings.
Yeah,
way back. That's right. I'm old enough to have seen it live.
Really?
Yeah, man. So, but yeah, did you guys go to Kings games? But when they were in Arco still?
Yeah, I saw LeBron play his last, not his last game ever. What was it? His last game at the Arco Arena?
Yeah.
Last time he played there before they shut it down, I saw
Dang.
that. I used to go to Kings games there. Now we go to Golden One sometimes, but it's a good time. Like,
how old were you guys when the Kings were competing hard, like in the conference finals with the Lakers?
I was young.
I was 5, 6.
Yeah. You remember it though?
No, I don't remember.
No.
I've never really seen the Kings play good, unfortunately.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
I still root for them.
All good, man. They beat the teams. They beat the contenders though. Like the Bulls this year we're finally doing something after all these years. And then we come to Sacramento, and my friend was like, "You going to that game?" I was like, "I just don't feel like I feel like something's going to happen and then I want to be like I wasted my money." And I didn't go, and obviously we lost to the Kings, which is cool. I can't be.
They'll do really good sometimes. They'll beat the Lakers, they'll beat the Warriors, and then they're just not consistent. I don't think
everybody's beating the Lakers now, but yeah. No, I feel for him. Yeah. But that's cool, man. Well, shit. I mean, when the Kings were playing in the conference finals, I was rooting for them, but I wasn't living here yet. I was still. So I grew up in Maryland. So yeah. I was rooting for them. I was sitting in my parents' basement because we had basements there, and then we was watching it on like low def TV. Like it was like this is what 2003, right? Yeah, 2002, 2003. Yep. And so it was funny, like, and then like that whole referee that was like rigging games and shit. Like it was like all of that came out as a result of those games because he was point shaving and everything. Anyway, Kings have been unfortunate in those because they had it, man. They had talent. But damn, man, is there any other posts that you guys have had? Like, has there been any posts you've had that you've been like, okay, maybe we shouldn't post this, or like shit went sideways? Like, has that happened?
A couple times. Yeah.
A couple times.
I mean, I'll be honest, a couple times where we've had to take stuff down, delete clips from videos, and it's unfortunate, but you know, we learned our lesson, and it's hard because we're trying to post crazy content that people will watch and people will find funny and get views, but you know, there's definitely a line. We're trying to find that line where we're not pushing stuff and making people uncomfortable, but also doing crazy stuff that people like. You know, and that's what we're trying to figure out right now.
That's cool. Yeah. And you will.
When we do interviews and stuff, it's like we're always respectful. You know what I mean? So we always ask them, like, hey, you want to do this interview? You know, we don't just ask, hey, what's your crazy, you know, what's your craziest sex story? We just say that. You know what I mean? So
you mean people don't want to just like be thrown right into the deep end? Yo, you know, fuck, marry or kill. Let's go.
I mean, you people enjoy it. They think it's funny. They like being a part of it. And like, there's been times where people don't want to do the interview, and we're like, that's fine. You know, we don't got to film it. You know? Yeah. But yeah, no, it's interesting, man. Sometimes people say some crazy stuff, and that's what is funny about the interviews. Like, we're asking crazy questions, but they're having even crazier answers.
Yeah, those answers are crazy.
What's the craziest thing you've heard? By the way, I think that girl back there, she's into this episode. Look at it.
Yeah, I thought she was.
She keeps peeping. It's cool.
Yeah, no. So it was.
Don't sue me.
No. So craziest sex story. Those answers are pretty crazy. Just what our says.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Don't matter. You want to get your video, take it down.
Okay.
That's just the video right there. Just just watch that video.
Okay, for sure. Have you guys gotten flagged or anything by YouTube?
Not even. No, I think like we've had copyright stuff just because of music.
Oh yes, yeah, I get that too. Yeah,
we haven't had strikes or anything like that.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. What's your guys' goal going into the future? Like, where do you see this channel going? Where do you see your brand going?
I don't know where to start. We got big dreams, man. We're trying to take this YouTube off. You know, we're really just trying to enjoy it and make stuff we enjoy and enjoy the process. And obviously, we're trying to get famous off that. You know, that's the goal. But at the end of the day, right now, we're just having fun with it. But you know, I see it. You know, the YouTube blowing up, and then we got music and all these other avenues that we're working on, and that's really the goal. Just to be able to be successful in all the avenues that we want. Just to be able to do what we want and create what type of content we want.
And a fan base too.
Yeah,
one of the fan bases here. We've been doing that. You know, every city we go to, every time we do an interview, we always have someone who like recognizes us. It's little, you know what I'm saying, little by little, but we're slowly, you know what I mean, slowly coming. You know. Yeah,
man. That's good. What's what are some cities you've gone to, and how far have you guys gone from Sacramento?
So we've been to San Francisco, San Bruno. Where else we go? We go to downtown Sac every time.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, man.
That's all good.
Yeah, I don't know where else we've gone.
We're supposed to go to Long Beach.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're trying to hit the SoCal. Nice.
Yeah, I got a buddy down there. He's in a frat, and he's like super big over there. So he's gonna put us on parties and stuff like that. We got friends in Chico, so just trying to figure out where we want to go and what we can do. You know.
I love it, man. And you guys do music, you said.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's cool, man. I didn't know about that part. Who's what's your secret talent here? Well, it's not really a secret. It's just a secret to me.
So I like to say I take music more seriously. I've been doing it for years. I sing, play guitar.
Oh, nice.
I actually have a song coming out this Friday. So I'm excited for that one.
What's up? What's it called?
It's called Anything.
Okay.
By Patrick Humans. That's my name. It'll be on Spotify, Apple Music, coming out March 25th. But yeah, man, I've been doing music for a while, writing songs. And for me, like, that's really one of my biggest dreams, just making music and being able to perform for people and inspire people and touch people through music, because for me, music is so huge in my life and it's inspired me and just done so much for me. So that's definitely big for me. That's
awesome, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you probably know, or you might not know, music was my first love. I mean, that's what I've been doing most of my life. I still do it. But I couldn't agree more, man. It's such an easy way to connect to people with music, because it's just like it's the fabric of love. I feel it's just like, it's all love. You like, I mean, you can even write about hate, but it's still like people can love that. Like people can connect with that. So
exactly. It's such a cool community too, you know, like everybody can relate through music, you know, because everybody listens to music, you know.
I don't trust people who say they don't listen to music.
Yeah, no, that's weird. I've heard people say that, and I'm like, how are you 20 years old and you don't listen to music?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. We're done talking. No, but yeah, it's weird. Like, but anyway, it's to each their own, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
I personally like, yeah, I sing too, but I think my first love was the drums. Like when I was maybe 4 or 5 years old, I have an older cousin who's a lot older. I got a big family. Middle Easterners usually do, but he was a jazz drummer, which is rare, right? And this was like in my home country, and he was a jazz drummer there. And he was just like, I was so like, he was like my hero, and I'm just like drooling from the mouth looking at him like play the drum set and shit. I'm like, and he was always like poking fun of me for doing that. But yeah, drums was my first love, and my first set of drums was actually the one he gave to me. He bought me a pair or a set of drums. It was I'll never forget it.
What type of music you do now?
I grew up, or like the top of my music career was doing rock, classical rock, and a little heavier rock as well. We toured back in 2008, 2009, over here in Sacramento. Prima was the name for anyone who's seen us back then. But I've always loved, like, Queen has always been my favorite. Like, I've always been a huge Freddie Mercury fan, and I just connected with him. And so, yeah, man, it was beautiful. But I love all types of music. When I was younger, like in high school and shit, I did R&B, like, you know, like, by the way, R&B, it's starting to make a comeback, I feel. Cause R&B, when I was in school, like, I feel like that was the greatest music out there. Like, you had, I'm trying to, like, Brian McKnight. You had, these are some artists that are like goats, you know. Usher was like hitting them up. Alicia Keys these guys were like on top, you know. And then it kind of died down, like early 2000s. It's kind of went away. Like hip hop took over, right, which is cool. But then now I feel like R&B is coming back. Like it's coming back strong. So
definitely, that's a genre I'm trying to dive more into as well myself. I'm actually recording a song right after this, a little R&B track. So
dig it, man, dig it. Yeah, anything, guys, comes out March 25th. Go check it out. Hell yeah. And what about you, Maurice? You got any music?
So I'm not as serious about music now. I made a song. It's called Kool-Aid and Chicken, where I just talk about how I like chicken and Kool-Aid. The whole song. You can check that out.
Okay. All right. Just based on the title alone, I feel like it's a comedy. But is that a swerve?
It's comedy, but it's good. Like there's like this nice rap jazz beat in the background.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's actually good.
We did it in one take too.
Oh shit. All right.
So it was actually pretty dope. Well, I might make another one. I was thinking earlier, I might make another song, and actually a serious one. But our first serious song might be coming out soon. But
dang. Is that out right now? What was the title again?
Kool-Aid and Chicken.
Kool-Aid and Chicken. All right. Is that out right now?
Yes, sir.
No, let's go. All right. Kool-Aid and Chicken, guys. Go check it out.
Mighty Reese.
Mighty Reese, yes. Sir.
Mighty Reese. Gotcha. All right.
Check it out.
For sure, man. All right. Cool, man. This is fun. I look forward to meeting you guys in person one day.
Definitely, bro. That'd be awesome. You're saying Sac, right?
Yeah. I'm in Sac too. And yeah, I've been here since 2003. I moved here right after high school, man. My parents were like, "You ain't doing nothing in Maryland, so you're out of here." they shipped me out, and I came out here, and it was the best thing that happened to me. And yeah, it was like I got my shit together fast, and then fast forward to now, and now I'm like, I got goals too, man. I got things I want to accomplish. So
talk about your goals. We didn't get to hear what you're trying to do, man.
Oh man, it's not about me, but okay. I've been pursuing acting and comedy, and they're interchangeable for me. But I've always loved movies. I've always loved acting ever since I was a kid. At the same time, I love music, but I took music more seriously growing up. Or I think, to be frank with everyone, I didn't have the confidence to pursue acting. music, I got it. Like, it made sense to me. And when I was on stage or when I was just like, I just kind of like, you guys get it. You get in the zone and you're just free, right? But with acting, I felt like I'm alone on an island, like, because nobody in my family acts. Like, nobody, like, I have musicians in my family, but nobody acted, nobody. But I always loved comedy ever since I was a kid. Jim Carrey was a hero of mine. Jamie Foxx, especially Jamie Foxx, because
Foxx is awesome.
oh, he's
so
amazing. Yeah, he's underratedly good. Like, he deserves. I feel like he's more talented than he gets credit for.
Yeah,
because he can do it all. He's a musician. He can sing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen his old comedy sitcom. It was called The Jamie Foxx Show. That guy, like, he showcased all his talents on that show, and I feel like it was just on a not the best network, so it didn't get as much love as it should have. But anyway, you guys have seen. I mean, he can do like all types of roles, and he kills it. And he's just, and I feel like I'm like the Persian version of that. Like, I feel like I can do the same thing. And he inspires me, man. Yeah. So ever since I was little, like, when I discovered him from In Living Color back in the day, and that's how he made it too. Him and Jim Carrey were on that show. Like, and the Wayans brothers, like, and the sisters. I mean, that family keeps growing. You guys know how many like siblings they got? The Wayans brothers.
no.
Those guys are like. I'm aging myself with this one, but that movie, The White Chicks. Like, that's where they come from. Those are the two brothers those guys. And then there's like Damon Wayans, Keenan Ivory Wayans there, and it just keeps growing. And then all of them have like 6 kids. And so, like, it just keeps getting bigger. So they holding it down, but they're very talented, that whole family. But anyway, long story short, acting and comedy is what I've been pursuing, and you guys see it on my channels, PejTheManiac. Like, I post comedy and all. I try to post daily content. I'm trying to bring in interviews like you guys into it. Try to add that in. But
Thanks for having me again. Really appreciate it.
Oh, I do have a question for you.
Yo.
Are you in a relationship with a Sacramento woman? Or are you single?
I'm definitely in a relationship. And
Oh yeah.
yeah. I'm married. She's not from Sacramento though. She moved here from Virginia. But she works in Sacramento, and she has a more more guaranteed income because she's in the dental field, and I'm sitting here pursuing acting and all that, which is cool. But she loved it. Like, her grandfather was a dentist, and so she's pursuing. She's in the dental field. I could never do that. I can't even smell bad breath. I get sick. So you know what I mean. I don't know how they do it, but what about you guys? You guys tied down or what?
Definitely not.
How old are you guys, by the way?
21.
I'm 21.
Okay, yeah. I was 21. That's the age to explore and have fun. I get it.
Man. I mean, I tried to do the serious thing. In high school, I was always in a relationship. After high school, I was in a long-term relationship, and I was just on and off with my ex for the longest time, the last 2 years. And it ran its course. I tried. I thought she was the one, but unfortunately, it didn't work out. So.
Yeah. What do you guys think of marriage? What's your view on marriage?
Oh, I mean, I would love to get married one day. Unfortunately, I've lost a lot of hope lately. Just in the relationships I've had, lost a lot of trust.
Listen, man, you're 21.
Yeah, I know, and that's why, I'm not really focused on getting married right now. Hopefully, in a couple years I'll be open to that again and ready. But I just gotta build my trust back up. And
I get it.
I'd love to have a family one day.
I've been there, man. I've been there. I feel you. What about you, Maurice?
It's hard for me, like, for marriage. Obviously, I want one, but like, when we do videos like downtown, we go to parties. It's just hard seeing the way the women are acting. Now, granted, that's the environment, but still, too, it's like when you see it every weekend, when you see one woman hop from one guy to another, it just makes you have no hope. So, really, like, currently, I got no hope. But one day, I think 5 years down the line, 6 years, someone will catch my eye. Quality,
man. I got married at 29.
Not too stressful.
Yeah, I got married at 29, and I think I dated a handful of girls before that, like not even like I didn't date much, right? So it was just like I didn't do what you guys are doing. In my 20s, I was just, all right, let me finish college, and I did. And then I got my degree in music, and in college I did like I wanted the long-term thing, and I was chasing that, and like I didn't even know how to talk to multiple girls. Like I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I mean? I'm just this Persian dude, like this nerdy kid that's trying to like, you know, come out of his shell. So, but you know, it is what it is. I just focus on school, and then my relationships kind of went south, kind of like you guys can empathize with that. And then it just made me feel like, all right, I need to figure. I don't even know what I want to do. And then that led to, you know, eventually meeting my wife, and the rest is history. But yeah, man, it's I'm hearing more and more like guys in their late 20s saying like they're into polygamy, and they're into like having multiple partners, and girls too.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of that. One of my old bosses actually was entertaining that and having multiple girlfriends.
Yeah,
That's not me. I
exactly
want to have just one girl and, you know, treat her right, but to each their own. You know.
Hey man, it's hard to treat one girl right, let alone try to treat multiple girls right. It's because girls, man, they can be.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. You gotta be on your top of your game. Well, shit, man. Good luck with you guys. Hopefully, you reach all your goals in your personal lives and your professional lives. And I'm gonna appreciate it, man. Yeah, we and let's help each other out. And I'm open to collabing with people that I connect with. Like my goals is all like everything I put online is based in togetherness and love. It's comedy, but it's based out of love, right? It's the same way music is based out of love. Like it's, to me, I'm not interested in doing anything out of putting someone down. Like I got bullied growing up. Fuck that. I'm not about that. And I want to do the exact opposite. I want to bring anybody and everybody that's like all walks of life. I like them. I like to talk to them. I like to if they're in entertainment, I want to collaborate with them. If our comedies are like complete opposites, we can make something to connect. I love the challenge of connecting with people that on paper you would say, oh, there's no chemistry there. I want to prove that wrong. You know what I mean? So like what you guys are doing, like my comedy isn't that, but I'd be open to be that guy that's awkward in the corner. That's like, you know what I mean? Like that could be hella funny. Like if we do that right, you know what I mean?
Slide. We could do something.
Hell yeah, man! I want it on air, so then you're obligated. No, I'm playing.
Hey, you got
For sure. Well, hey man, you guys heard their handles. They had a bunch. I'll have that all posted on the screen here. mightyboyz, look for them on YouTube, Patreon. What else was there?
YouTube, Patreon, Instagram. We have a website. Get yourself a hoodie.
Hey,
hoodies.
mightyboyz hoodie. Who came up with the name, by the way?
Not me.
It was me originally. I've always been Mighty Reese, kind of like that's my Instagram tag.
Right.
So it's just like, oh, mightyboyz, because it's like a family. So we want you to join the family. I
love it. Family. It's togetherness. That's what I'm about. Yeah, I love it. Okay, great. Well, mightyboyz, thanks for coming on. I appreciate you guys joining me on Podcast.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Of course, man. And you guys are welcome back anytime. If you got new projects coming up you want to promote, just holler at me and we'll get you guys back on here.
Thanks for having us on, man.
100%. This has been episode 56. You guys know where to find me. PejTheManiac, Podcast, YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I got it all. Yeah, man. This has been episode 56, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
It's the boy on that track.
I like chicken. I like Kool-Aid. I like muddy. I like bullet. Hey, shout out to my haters. Hey, shout out to my haters. Yup. Me and Patrick been day one. Yup. Me and Jeremiah been day one. Since birth. Wanna know why? We're the best. YouTube and SAC. We're underrated. Yes, sir.